The first thing that I ever really did that got any sort of attention for me was I did a cover of Don't Fear the Reaper in like '96.
I think it was for the Scream.
For the Scream soundtrack,
Yeah.
and in that I kind of hit something and I was really into it. I loved it, and I felt like that's what I should be doing. I should be making this, it wasn't a perfect execution of the idea, but it was really close, and I really thought that that could be something to do. And then I spent the better half of 10 years not doing that. And,
How come?
Because I thought I needed to do something else. I thought that and allowed myself to be influenced by outside pressures. Call it whatever you want to call it, but
Maybe trying to make a break?
Yeah, trying to make something happen. Instead of allowing myself to be the artist that I wanted to be and express myself in the way that I think is my strongest suit. Some people don't get it. Some people will say, no, you do this other thing well, but that really shouldn't matter so much. And I allowed myself to be influenced by that.
When was the turning point?
When I got back from doing some of the Autumn Days touring, we did this little bootleg, the official bootleg, and up to that point I had recorded what was about to be an entire album that we were going to release relatively soon, and I took a listen to it and just felt like it was the complete wrong record to make.
What did it sound like?
It just sounded like, a little poppy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like everything I'd done on all my previous records, where it's like trying to do something. Oh, we should put this song and make it sound like this, so maybe somebody who sits in a radio station office might like it and might do something. But it wasn't me, it wasn't what I wanted to do, ultimately. So when I heard that record back, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I had started to do again. I had this little side project that was sort of bubbling under, and it was, was incorporating a female voice with my songs, and I was going to make that a little side project. And I said, that's not it. That's me. That's what I wanted to do. And I just took those songs, took it away from that project, and made it my own. And
okay, well then let's return to the three pieces. Let's say the voice.
Yep.
Why especially focus now more on the voice? You were saying about a track for Scream.
Yeah, I felt in most of the songs in my past, like I'd always feel the need to oversing and to oversell certain points of songs. And those were moments that I felt the least honest with my, with who I am as an artist.
Or maybe who you are as a person.
Maybe. But I wanted to keep this through line. And so I focused on finding that spot in my voice that was the most relaxed, the most unpretentious, the most honest. And so that became the starting point, along with the nylon string guitar. And I think that the sound of the nylon string guitar with my voice delivered in this manner is the right setting, It just felt sonically to support, not detract from anything.
What am I hearing?
It's water.
Okay.
No,
Oh, this is the. Hey, this is.
Yes.
Ah, funny. Okay, well then, voice, nylon, strings, and then the female voice. How come? Why did you decide on that?
Because with me singing in this register, the more relaxed register, I thought that the female voice would lift the songs in certain spots. Same melody, same notes, one octave above, as opposed to like trying to do some complex harmony structure. And that's something that I've done on previous records with my own voice, using my own voice to lift it. But I wanted to be really honest and really more beautiful, and so I had experimented with the female voice in the past and just thought, that'll be the sound. It'll be the nylon, my voice, and this more warm tone, and the female voice lifting it in choruses and lifting certain key lines.
But I think then you really have, because you only have 3 instruments, if you count the voices as instruments, then you really have to focus on the song structure, I think.
That's it. And everything revolved around that. The song had to stand up, lyrics, melody, and then the performance of the guitar and my voice were done live. And that's as honest as you can get, you know? And everything else had to support that. Nothing could turn it into something else because that was what worked.
So, but is it then for you now the way to go?
We'll see.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like I finally have made, it's like a new beginning for me. I know a lot of artists feel that way. It's like your latest record is your greatest or whatever, but this is like a new beginning for me, and I want to see it through as much as I can, but I don't want to get stuck in a rut or anything, but I feel like I found a voice that I'm really comfortable with, you know? I can play these songs and it just feels honest, you know?